What's going on? I'm Spencer Tillis.
I'm Angela Santoro.
I'm Trayvon Miles.
And this is the Delmarva Sports Insider. Coming up in just a bit in today's episode, a big basketball event last night over at UMES that saw even Quinn Cook in appearance. That's right, the national champ. And the best part was it was all for a good cause. We'll explain in just a minute.
And despite some rain delays today, Post 94 and Post 64 took the field earlier this week in the Legion Baseball League. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there that Michael Jean Charles is a beast. That's all I'm going to say, though. Highlights of that game coming up later.
Man, oh man, do we have some sweet plays of the week. You do not want to miss them. Stick around. Guys, plays of the week happily is not the only thing we're serving up today. Serving up a big plate on Delmarva. Hope you're hungry. We'll start out with something everybody likes, a healthy portion of football. How about it?
Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
We'll take it, yes. In June, guys, the DRFC held their 60th annual Blue Gold game last Saturday at the University of Delaware. Let's just say, guys, the boys came to play. A special moment before the game. The players meeting up with their buddies. That right there is what the game is all about, folks. When they put the helmets on, though, there was no love lost. A couple former quarterbacks making plays in the defensive backfield for the Gold team. Delmar's Shane Leatherberry with the tough takedown. Then Woodbridge's Logan Westcott comes up with the pick, scoops it off the grass. Now, what if I told you that wasn't close to Westcott's best interception of the day? You'll see what I'm talking about. Check out the best offensive catch of the night. Salesianum's Connor Freeborn, 6'6", 241. He's headed to UConn next year for good reason. This is the play right here that I was talking about that stole the show. Watch Logan Westcott get up and snag this interception at the goal line.
Oh, my goodness.
Holy Odell Beckham Jr. And what a play
too.
by the future Dell State Hornet. That guy, guys, is going to be a star. This right here, though, is the play that decided it. 1 minute to go. Dalton Ziemba laterals to Quadri Henderson, who takes it 31 yards for the score as the blue team takes the win 8-7.
Best 36, not only football players, but men, young men. All the families should be very proud of what they sent us this week. These men are going off to bigger, better things, and there's going to be some great people out of there.
Always passionate and proud. DSI legend Glenn Phillips.
DSI friend and family right
That's
there.
right. One game for that guy. One word for that game, though, guys, is intense. From the opening kickoff, you could definitely see the focus and the attention to detail these players had. Prior to the week, these kids hadn't had on pads since late November. For them to come on and put on a show like that in just 1 week of preparation, I thought was a great game. And it was a defensive battle throughout. But, you know, there's some really great players in the game, so you think defense is going to win. But seeing the buddy smile really put a lot of things into perspective for me. That was what the game was all about.
And you got to love the reaction that these kids had on Twitter afterwards, just talking about how much this game means to them, an opportunity, and the show that they put on. I mean, it was fun to watch.
Well, speaking of giving back to the kids, last night Aaron Camper, a Parkside alumni and a Grammy-nominated artist, hosted the second annual Camp Classic at UMES, which is a celebrity charity game to give back to his hometown community. Now, all of the proceeds from the game were donated to Project Hygiene, a nonprofit organization founded to help denounce bullying. Now, some of the biggest names on the shore returned to the court last night, including Quinn Cook from across the bridge. Now, Cook is a former Blue Devil. He was also a part of the team's national championship team this year. I know Spencer's happy about that, but he also just signed on with the Oklahoma City Thunder, so he's all over the place, but he was on hand last night and played in last night's game as well. Overall, it was a great night.
Again, it's just a beautiful thing to see the guys, you know, just come back, and everybody's not too busy, you know, to come get it on, check it out one time, and for the Salisbury people, so it's dope.
It's a big thing, you know. I remember when I was younger coming to games and looking forward to watching people play, watching, you know, guys like Pat, Hot Sauce. I mean, you know, I was one of these kids in the stands tonight, so I always remember that, and just want to have fun tonight.
You guys, overall, it was an awesome event. I know, Trey, that you were actually a judge in the dunk contest, and you know what? It was a great turnout and something that I think is such a positive for this community. Now, I wish that you guys could have seen the faces of all of the high school kids when Quinn Cook walked up. Tori Brittingham ran up to me. He's like, "Did you just see who walked in? Quinn Cook's here." So, you know, that kind of got everybody excited. And you know what? You realize that this is all bigger than a game. It's about giving back, and I absolutely love being there. I love being a part of it and just getting that community feel as well.
Yeah, and honoring the late Coach King, obviously, was a big part of that, too. And it was glad that they could do something like that because he did so much for this community. And we had a few good baseball games going on this week as well, including a good Legion matchup on Thursday. Post 94 right out of Somerset was hosting Post 64 out of Wicomico. Parkside grad Nick Forbush on the mound gets the strikeout right there for Wicomico. This man brought a full fan section that had his parents, his grandparents. There was a couple girls there. I mean, he was holding it down. I was proud of that guy. And even when they did make contact off of him, this happened. Hit towards right, bad spot to hit it towards because Michael Jean Charles was out there on the prowl. Makes the great catch. And then when I asked him later if it was a catch, he said it was an out, so we'll go ahead and go with that. Bats got hot for post 64, that is. Wildcat grad Ben Davis with an RBI single score. Gene Charles there. Then Brad Krause doing everything he can for post 94. Comes up with the inning-ending strikeout right there. But this one was all post 94 with Comico getting it done. Brooks Carey rips it to center. The former Bram right there making it happen. An RBI single as Wacomico would get the win. 7-4 the final in that one. And Purdue Chicks was taking on the Thunder out of the Eastern Shore Baseball League last night. Purdue threatening here with Tyler Illian, but he's able to get the force out at first to keep this thing scoreless, headed to the second. Purdue kept coming there, though. This time they break through for the first run of the game after Kevin Lindsay is going to score off that pass ball right there. Goes on in. Sussex Central grad DJ Doherty, kept it going. He would have an RBI base knock. Ended up being Purdue in the win in that one. 7-1 the final over there.
Hey guys, the rain can't hold everybody down, right?
Right, that's
so,
right.
guys, it's time to take our first commercial break. When we return, Spencer and I will be joined at the desk by the new head men's basketball coach of the Salisbury University, Mr. Andrew
Bulls, baby.
Sachs. Stick around.
Hi, I'm Julius White, Washington High starting pitcher, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.